Hello children. Today let us learn a new lesson in EVS. The last lesson in EVS as we go from the 3rd to the 4th standard. Children, can you tell me when you are grown up, what do you want to be? In the lesson Understanding Time, you drew a picture of how you would look after 20 years. That was imaginary because no one knows how you will look after 20 years. However, what do you wish to be when you grow up? What do you want to achieve? That is something you can decide for yourself. But to achieve it, you must learn a lot. You will have to work very hard. Learning does not only mean only going to school. We learn at school, of course, but we also learn from our elders at home. Isn't it, children? We can learn from the environment too. That is why we study the environment. Our environment does not belong to us alone. It belongs to others too. It takes care of all our needs. That is why taking care of the environment is our duty. We must take care of ourselves, our home, and our school to begin with. Then all our surroundings will become beautiful. We must use things we receive from the environment carefully. That is why we must never waste food or water. Children, have you ever watched birds building their nest? They work very hard for their little ones, don't they? Members of your family also work hard for you. You should be affectionate towards them. You should learn to respect elderly person. We must contribute to the work that our parents and other members of our family have to do. We must treat all women with respect, whether they belong to our family or not. Plants and animals are all components of the environment. We are also a part of the environment. Everybody should be able to live a happy and content life. Everyone must feel safe and secure. Now, children, you must have noticed all the leaves of one tree are not identical. Some of them are big while some are small. Some have slightly different colors. Can you see this? flowers are not exactly similar. Children, it is same with people. Our appearance is different from that of all other. In fact, our fingerprints do not match of those of anyone else in the world. Now children, your parents must be using a phone which must be having a sensor to open the lock. Now you try to open your mummy or daddy's phone with your thumb impression. It won't open because each and every person has their own fingerprint. Isn't that amazing? This is something unique about each and every person. We should not consider anyone inferior to ourselves. Now children, you must have seen that some trees are big and strong. Some climbers have weak stem. Big trees support the climbers, and this is how we should take a lesson from this big tree. We must support each other in same way. Isn't it, children? There is so much that the environment teaches us. Children, we all know that we celebrate our Independence Day on the 15th of August every year. We must be proud of the fact that our country is independent. We have freedom of thought in our country. We have right to choose what to study when we grow up. We can choose our occupation. All the citizens of our country have equal rights. However, children, the independence does not mean that we can behave as we wish. Now children, as I told you, the environment teaches us so many things. Look at the nature. Everything in nature follows rules. Now, if you see ants walk in a queue, bees are constantly working. So we must take lessons from the nature. We must be good citizens of independent India. For this, we must have honesty, punctuality, perseverance. It means, children, to continue with the efforts to do or achieve something despite of difficulties. And discipline. Good habits that are cultivated in childhood are of great use when we grow up. Children, I am sure that you all must have understood the lesson. Children, this is your activity. Kindly solve the activity and send it to your respective WhatsApp group. Till then, bye. Take care.